Good evening. Welcome everyone. Are you ready to dance with us? We are so ready. It's a really hot day today. The weather, wow. Yeah.
It's lovely and it's also very...
Is it like this in South Africa?
Where I come from, it's tropical climate. I come from the east coast of South Africa and it's basically like Florida and Hawaii. So
like this?
Like this, yeah.
Except we don't have as many mosquitoes. We do have some, but not as many.
Indeed, they attacked me when I was climbing.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. So I am very familiar with those few mosquitoes.
Yeah, those few. I know. So I hope you guys all manage the heat today and are ready to just get a little bit of exercise. We're not going to go crazy because it is so warm, but we are going to do some fun things. So tonight we're going to look at grapevines and bourrees. Yes. So we're going to play with our feet and we're going to do some different patterns with them, and then we're going to layer some body parts over that footwork.
Yes.
So we'll have fun. So as always, we will do a multi-level class from beginning through intermediate, and we kind of build as the class goes on. And you're all welcome to type in your questions at any time so we can answer them. There's about a 20 or 30 seconds.
It's about 20, sometimes 30, yeah.
delay as far as what I'm saying right now to myself and when you see me. So sometimes you'll say, why aren't they answering? It's because we didn't get it yet. So feel free to ask anything, and right now your job is to check in and tell me that you're here. Say hello so we know that we have a class and we can be seen and heard and all those wonderful things. We've had a really good run of technology favorable conditions.
Yes,
we've been doing really
fantastic.
Well. Yeah. Facebook only pooped out one time in the 40 classes.
I think it's like 40 something now.
Yeah, over 40 classes, and Facebook crapped out one time and just stopped. But that was it. We've been doing really, really well. So if anything ever goes wrong on your end, typically you can do one of two things. You can refresh, or you can just close and come back in. Right, just close it all down and then go back to my Facebook page and open it again. If it starts acting wonky or if it stops, just hit refresh, because that's usually going to take care of it. But hopefully, now that I've mentioned it, is tonight the night?
And if we disappear or something happens on our side, we'll always come back in again.
Right.
So the time that you know the class is done is when we'll actually say goodbye.
Yeah, we'll actually say goodnight. We won't just stop.
Yeah, we won't just abandon you mid-move. So.
You know, I've been taking classes too. It's super fun. So I was taking this class online. That's exactly what happened. She was right in the middle of explaining something, just doing, and then it stopped, and that was it.
Oh no!
And it didn't. It wasn't that they just stopped the class there, and I thought, wow, okay. But I will never do that.
Yeah, we will never leave you hanging.
Yeah.
We will come back in.
All right, so let's get started. Hopefully you're warmed up a little bit. We're gonna start with some footwork. I think the basic grapevine is where we're gonna start. And
I'm gonna take a look and see how things are going, and then also tell us about the music.
Oh yeah, our music is going to be, what is our music? Angelika. Yeah, Angelika, is it Unveiled? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Angelika Unveiled. So we're going to use some tracks from that one. And we can do a lot of this without music, but we will do some with music as well. So I'm going to cover 3 or 4 feet here to the side, and space is an issue, I know. So you can always just turn and go toward the camera, right? And then turn around and go away from the camera. So just because I'll go all different ways, but if I go sideways, you certainly don't have to. You can go forward and back, it works the same. So let's look at a basic grapevine first.
It looks like we're looking good, and we have Susan and Abby and Sunita.
Oh good, Sunita, welcome back, yay! We were texting today.
Fantastic!
So
Yay!
Yes, that's wonderful.
Nice to see you all.
Yes.
See you all.
Yeah.
We'll see you in text form. We'll see you in word form.
I can sense you. I can feel your auras. You're here. All right. So let's look at a basic grapevine. Your your lead foot is going to weave in and out of it's imitating the way a vine grows. You know, it could be grapes, it could be something else, how the vine weaves in and out of the fence. So that's what the step is named after, and it's one of the most universal steps. It's found in almost every dance.
Yeah.
Almost every line dance, almost every culture, all over the world, someone does a version of this grapevine, somewhere, right? They all, even some African, I've seen them doing the traditional African dance, and they're doing a grapevine. They may not call it that.
I was thinking about, like, I know like 20 different styles of dance, and I'm like, yeah, pretty much every single one of them.
Yep.
Greek dancing has it in there, like
everyone does. So we have it too.
Woo!
All right, so we are, the grapevine cycle is 4 counts. So you take your base foot, so I'm going to travel to my left, right? So my base foot is my left. My working foot is my right. My working foot is the one that is going to weave, all right? So it will cross front, and then my base foot steps side, it will cross back, and my base foot steps side again. That's a 4 count cycle. So start with your standing on your base leg, working leg, cross 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do as many cycles as you want, or you can do a half cycle. You can do all kinds of things. But I'm just going to throw a lot of variations at you so you know the grapevine is very, very versatile. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop and put your new working leg. So this is now my left, my right is my base. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a wonderful move for traveling across the floor, or traveling to a corner, traveling pretty much anywhere. And you can see, obviously, you do it to the side. So if you don't have a lot of space, like I said before, we'll come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple, all right? You have options on the grapevine. My favorite place to start is in the front. It's just natural to cross in front. You can also start in the back, and I recommend when you're training or when you're dancing, do the other variations, because you'll get to where you can't start anywhere. you're going, oh God, and your leg just won't go anywhere but front. That's where I am. Like, damn it, get back there.
Because you're so used to it that
so
it's automatic.
Yeah, it's very automatic. So let's start this little baby in the back. 1, 2, that's even that felt weird. 1, 2, 3, I'll come toward you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. You can also start it with your base leg, all right? So we usually start crossing 1 front or 1 back, but we can also start it just stepping out, all right? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and you would end in the back, and then your base leg would go do something else, right? And then starting again to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4. That feels so weird.
Doesn't it feel weird? A little bit.
Yeah, but it's a valid thing. It's definitely valid. You want to give it some consideration, because sometimes when you're doing footwork, you have to step out to the side for one reason or another, and you don't cross right away. So, all right, so let's try it again. Crossing in the back, stepping side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch weight, 1, 2, 3, 4. So either way is fine. You can, you have a cycle of 4, so you can start anywhere in that 4, but the most common place is either front, back, or side. Now, you can also vary the speed, which is super cool, because the step changes when you change the speed. It looks really different, which is fun, really nice. But be very light on your feet. You can trip over your own feet and just face plant. So
not such a good look.
Not so much. So let me backtrack a little bit and talk about the hips. The hips are, now the grapevine is done with your feet, but in belly dance, every culture, like I said, it's around the world, but in the belly dance community, the hip drives most of your movement with this particular pattern. So you're not just going to cross your foot like I've been doing, right? You're going to actually hold your shoulders square, arms in second, turn your hips the way you're going to go, and cross. 1, 2, and now turn the other way. 3, 4. So your hips will be twisting forward with your pelvis forward, the direction you're moving, and with your pelvis back, the direction that you're moving. So you're going twist, 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 twist. So the ab strength and the ab coordination, it's not as important when it's slow and easy, but when it's fast, this is crucial. Otherwise you trip. Speaking from one who has tripped many times. Many times. All right, so let's cross in front, turning the hips. 1, 2, 3, let's do more. 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it gives it a different look. When you don't turn your hips and you just turn your whole body, you can see your whole body turns, all right? So that's a way of doing it. When you do it more our style, your hips turn, but you see the ribs, not so much, okay? So let's try in the back. And 1, turn the hips, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, crossing back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's really important. Twist, twist, right? It's very crucial.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's change the speed and you'll see what I mean.
I'm just going to check and see if we have any questions.
Yes, we've got questions, so roll them at us. So you hear the tempo. It's just the tempo that I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's single time. But if we go double time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You obviously have to move a lot smaller and a lot faster. And the only way to get your feet there quick enough is to do it with your abs. All right? So on this one, I'm going to cross in front because it's safer. I'm used to it, right? So I'm going to do this crossing in front. So you can see the steps are tiny. I'm going to twist 1, 2, 3, 4, except it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's going to be double the speed. All right, ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fun, huh? And I'll do it one more time. Make sure you're up in releve. When you have to move your feet quickly, if you have weight on the ball of your foot and your heel, it's a little too much surface and it's very hard to move quickly when you've got your whole foot down there. So up the heels go. You don't need to be full releve, but you just need to have your heels off the ground. So just try it in place. You can twist a lot easier on your toes than you can on your flat feet, right? Okay, let's try again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah? Cool, huh?
Cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. And if you've got a skirt on or big pants like I do, it just looks like you're doing this cool, twisty thing, which you are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you really are. So it's super fun. Okay, so now let's look at layering. There's a lot of layering that you can do over a grapevine, but let's just pick a few things just to give you a taste of what it's like. So we're moving into more of an intermediate level at this point. There is a reason why I say hold your ribs in second, because we can't just do a grapevine massage, right? This is belly dance. So
if there's not layering, I don't know if it's,
yeah. Why would you do one thing at a time when it's so much more fun to do 3?
While traveling.
Why not?
Why not?
So we'll start simple. Arm waves. So our little snake arms leading with the shoulder. Well, it can be shoulder or elbow, and then elbow. Do a small one. I'm not going to do because I think it looks funny. happening, right? So I think you really want to focus on the parts. So when you're doing a grapevine, you should have the arms a little more up, right? And less of a giant movement. All right, so let's try it. Just single time. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and. So it's a very, very pretty move. Really lovely.
Very, very nice.
Easy-ish, right? Depending on where you are in your dance journey. Shoulder rolls. Very similar, but not the same. We're going to just roll our shoulders back. Roll, roll, roll. So notice there's not the wave going through the hand, just the shoulder. As much as possible, let your hands float in place and try not to let them roll, right? So we call that the backstroke, right? We don't want to swim.
So no swimming?
Yeah, we're not going to swim tonight, although that sounds
would be
really
nice.
good. That sounds so refreshing. Yeah, just the shoulder. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and. So you can see a little more challenging, yeah, just a bit. Generally, whatever part you're moving, if you get far away from it on the other end of your body, those are the easiest moves. So actually, where's the furthest point? The head. So try the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's super easy. Try the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Not so bad because the head's way up here and the feet are way down there. And that looked really
That
cool.
was cool.
Can we do that again? I really like that again. Yeah, the head circle I thought looked the coolest. All right, so let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that looks so neat. I don't do that very often.
Me neither.
No, I really don't. But
It would not be one of the first things I
no, it wouldn't. But I think it looks super good. All right,
cool.
so we got head, arm waves, shoulder. Now let's get really interesting. Rib cage. Rib cage.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So I have two good ones for you. A circle and a U. Circle is going to be horizontal. We are going to do a 2-count circle. The 1 will be in the front. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So by the time you've done 2 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, you should have done 1 cycle of your grapevine. All right, and then the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 cycle. Now I'm going to take small steps, so we're going to do 2 cycles. So it'll be 4 rib circles. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? All right, let's give this a try. I'm just grabbing water.
Everybody ready? If you have any questions, remember you can definitely write them in any time.
You hear me back here? Oh my gosh.
Meleah's backstage.
Yeah, hang on. I'm back. Wait, Hank, will you do it?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be back.
All right, so we're going to do 2 cycles, 2 grapevines, and we're going to go with ribs on top, all right? So we'll do 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you make it? Did you make it? Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That was fabulous. Wow. Wow. You know,
Good job, everybody.
Those little tickles, oh God.
They can really get you.
Oh,
and if you don't get rid of them, they just stick around, right?
Oh God, it's coming back.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're gonna fight through it. All right, so that looked really great, I think.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
I'm not quite sure because
Okay.
I'm very tiny in the camera, so I'm just going by
I will tell you that I think makes it easier. I'm crossing my right foot. Circle your ribs to the right, right? If your right foot is your working leg and your left foot is your base, circle towards your working leg. There's a balance in the body that seems to work better. Or you can think, if I'm traveling to my left, my ribs are going to circle to my right. It's a lot simpler that way. So one more time with conscience now, we'll be circling, circle to the right, traveling left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, left side, we're going to travel to the left. We're going to circle to the left, travel to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? You probably did that naturally anyway. But I just wanted to...
That felt really the way that it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
yeah.
how we did it.
And
I think we have no questions. I'm going to check real quick.
Okay. You will know, because if you try to do it the other way, it's really hard. Was that the question?
Sonia's question was, do we change the direction of the ribs circles? Yes, when we change direction of the feet, we change ribs as well.
Yeah, so whatever your lead leg is, if it's a right leg crossing, you circle right. If it's a left leg crossing, you circle to the left. All right?
And then that's also why you were saying when you're doing the circle, make sure you finish it in the middle so you can go back the other way.
Exactly. So you'll be going 1, 2 is in the back, and then 3 is in the front, 4 is in the back. So if you're on a clock, which I love to do clocks, 1 is you're standing on a face of the clock. Although everybody's got digital now, they don't know what I'm talking about. I just realized, I go, what? Standing on the numbers? What? I had someone give me that. I go, stand on a clock, and they go, okay, it's 9:15 or whatever. I go, where's the 9? And I go, no, the clock. The old-fashioned clock with the big hand and the little hand, not the digital.
Oh man.
So, stand on an old-fashioned clock.
An old is a relic now.
Yeah, I know. Like a phone that dials.
Right?
Some people don't even know what those are. I grew up with those. When your ribs go forward, they're on the 12. And when you go back for the 2, they're on the 6. So you're going 12, half circle around to the 6, half circle around to the 12. To help with your rib cage circle, I just taught the class, what was it? Something.
Dissecting the circle.
Dissecting the circle.
Yeah.
And we did this, and it's going to give you killer circles of the head, shoulder, ribs, and hips. So I don't think it's gone up yet.
Not yet. No.
So it's a coming. And when you see that dissecting the circle, or you can just go backwards in my Facebook page and find it, because that is an excellent class to give you this isolation so you can stick it on top of your grapevine. All right, let's move on to the U. It's just like it sounds. Your ribs are going to make a U shape, down and up, down and up, down and up, right? A little smiley face, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, it's very balanced, but when you cross over, we're going to cross front. I want you to start on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's challenging.
Don't think about it too much.
No, don't think too much.
Because that's what happens.
Left side, going up left. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, so what happens is the side of the ribs matches the foot. Because here I am starting right, and I'm stepping right, and then I'm stepping left. So it seems to help, right?
I think we might have more questions. So
Okay, cool. This is a bit challenging. Is there another question?
It was just Sunny just saying thank you.
Okay,
working
cool.
leg, got it.
Okay,
Excellent.
good.
So
Yep.
good to hear that.
I love feedback. All right, so let's try this again. U-shaped rib with the grapevine. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Don't think about it at all.
Don't think at all. Don't even think, just do
I end
it.
up, if I start to think about it, it goes like this. This is what happens.
Yeah. I'm talking to you guys, so I'm thinking about it, and I can feel my body going, okay, I can't, and I'm just shush, just do it. If you don't think about it, your body can do it. It's the brain that freaks out. It's always this way. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's progress. Half, half, 1 and a half. Half, half, 1 and a half. So it's going to be a U shape, 2 half circles. Now go all the way around and come back to where you started. So left, right, go down, around, and back up to the left. Right, left, down and around, and back up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over the grapevine. Yes!
That sounds like a great idea.
We got this.
We can do it.
We can. I'm going to get way over here. Okay, so right leg, ribs to the right first. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did it. Did you guys do it? Did you do it?
I did it, but it wasn't very pretty in the front. I'm just going to.
We're gonna do it a little bit more.
Own up to that. It was kind of.
I was technically doing the grapevine, but I was kind of.
Yeah, it was not so.
Yeah.
Elegant.
Yeah, it wasn't
on the
quite
bottom.
as lovely as it could have been. It's okay. It happened. So just think about doing your grapevine and try not to really try to make them coordinate. Just try to do it without so much thought, because the brain really has a hard time putting these things together. Yeah. It really has a hard time.
Can you remind us when we take the step which one goes out first? And now that
so now we're on the left side. So our ribs are going to go left, right, around, and left, and then right, left, around, and right. So you will start with the same rib as your working leg.
Okay.
But since we're doing 2 cycles, you're going to end up doing the other way.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, so one of them, so the first one, right, left, right, that feels good. And then the second one, oh dear, left, right. It's a little harder.
That's when the feet
Yeah. All right, arms in second, chest tall, shoulders back. Here we go. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Better.
That was definitely better for me too.
All right, one more for good luck.
Also that like lifting thing, that was
it helps a lot. Helpful. So hopefully you're getting this, or you're getting a piece of it, right? You're getting just kind of hanging on to a piece of it. Because if you can't quite do the roundabout, just do the U, right? What I do a lot is I have to think, I'm telling you not to think, but when I'm trying to add something and I say, oh, I can get the U, so I just do the U, and then in my head, I'm doing the round, and if it doesn't totally screw me up, then I go ahead and add it in. So let's give it a try. Right side again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Mm-hmm. Very nicely done. So, let me think now. Okay, one more thing. Let me write this down. You know, I make my notes, right? And I didn't write this down, but I just got a cool idea. I actually don't know if I can do it, but we're going to try.
Hey, that's a challenge to do it. Let's try it.
Why not? It may be easy. I might not be able to do it. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool. So go back to the fast one. So double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? With the rib lift.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's cool.
I'm
not sure I can do it.
I don't know either.
Let's give it a try.
Here we go. So it's going to be fast. And the ribs are going to be up and up and
Okay.
I might really look ridiculous.
We have to separate.
Yeah, we have to separate, and we have to tummy in, because when your ribs go fast, guess what happens? Your hips go too, and this grapevine can really be nasty looking. All right, 6. I'm psyching myself out.
Maybe we need music or something so we can stop thinking about it or whatever, right? Just distraction.
Okay.
We can do it. We got this.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do it one time without the ribs and then just keep going. So just bear with me. Add your ribs if you want. I got to get my hips going.
Okay.
And then the next time I'll add my ribs because I'm freaking myself out.
All right.
Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nailed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yes.
I did my little mental trick. What I just told you I do, I just did it. So I did my feet, and in my mind, I did my ribs. Because sometimes you can think, all right, can I? And if nothing is working, okay, maybe not today. But it worked in my head, so then it worked in my body. Did you do it?
I did.
Awesome.
I was kind of, as we were doing the practice run, I was like, okay, one here, and then I did a couple.
Yeah.
Just to
The speed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good technique.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
All right.
6, 7, 8. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Oh, I like that.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, that one. That looks really good. Now my ribs were turning a little bit more than I wanted them to, but I'm not going to be that picky right now. You can hold them more still, maybe. I don't think it looked that bad, but I think probably that would be better, right? But
also, you kind of floaty
yeah,
this way and then twisty.
I was doing kind of turning like we do with the rib cage circle. I was doing that way, but I think, yeah, that's better.
Indeed.
They're going to twist a little bit because we're not torn apart here, right? Yeah, see,
right.
that's just a little bit, but it looks good. It looks
That's really
good.
cool, yeah. It's kind of an optical illusion
I like
kind
it.
of thing. Nice.
So that's a double time grapevine with the chest lift.
On top. That's
Okay.
very cool. I'm glad
Okay.
you thought of that one.
Yeah, I just came and I thought, what can we layer over that fast grapevine? Oh, we can do other stuff. Yeah, okay, all right. So anyway, I'm sure you can think of other things as well. I'm just giving a little taste. So now let's move on to pas de bourree because it's an important footwork pattern that we use a fair amount, and it's just a bit tricky to get. It's a bit tricky.
Yes, indeed. It can.
All right, so there's 3 parts. It's related to the grapevine, but it's not the same. So the main problem with the pas de bourree is that you have to start in the back. And what did I say earlier, right? Everybody wants to, this is natural, cross in front. So you really have to get yourself ready to start back. And what I do when I'm doing pas de bourrees, I lean. Mentally, I'm doing pas de bourrees and I'm leaning because that's where my weight goes. If I stand normal, my foot wants to go forward every time. If you stand up and just give yourself more weight in your heels, you will cross back. All right, so get into pas de bourree mode, lean back a little bit. Your first step crosses behind, your second step is out to the side. It's a ball change. Your third step is right on top of your first one, right? In theory, it doesn't have to go anywhere. Cross behind, step out, ball change, and back to where you started. So you have 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. The count is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice nothing is happening, right? Now you can also do this on a 2 count. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and that's the way it's done most of the time. So there is something happening on the 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. In my little head, this method makes more sense because 1, 2, 3 gives them equalness. They, in reality, don't really. It's slow, quick, quick, right? 1 and 2. the stepping out is an and, it's a half beat. Your main beat is 1, 2. You sneak in the ball change. So you can think of it this way. Cross back, ball change, cross back, ball change, cross back, ball change, cross back, ball change. My head makes a lot more sense out of this. So that way you can remember, okay, back, ball change, back, ball change, back, ball change. And you're less likely to travel all over the place because a ball change is just ball of the foot, change weight. Ball, change weight. You don't go anywhere. You don't go ball, step, right? And a lot of times pas de bourrée, you see it like this. They go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. They take big, it's not really designed that way. Can you do it? Yeah, of course you can, but it looks better if you do it the right way or the original way. So cross back. Now just ball change in place. Ball change. Cross back, ball change. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. All right, let's do some music. This one, if you know it, it's going to be with you forever. If you haven't learned it yet, you hate me right now, but that's okay, because it's just a little confusing, but once you get it, you'll have it in your back pocket and you will never forget it. I promise. All right, what did we say, 4? Why isn't this?
I know definitely 6. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4.
Oh, there. Just decided to not work. Let's see, 4?
It was 3 or 4. I don't know.
Oh, okay, let's see. It's a little fast, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be too quick. All right, hang on.
Maybe,
And then
maybe
6?
it was 6. I think it was 6, yeah.
6? No, that's 2. All right, so we're going to give this a try.
Oh yeah, it was because we were thinking about the Grapevine.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, nice, yeah.
1 and 2, 3 and 4. Here we go. We'll turn it up a bit. All right, so now lean back slightly, cross back, back, side, and place, or cross back, ball, change. All right? Try to stay somewhat still. Don't try to go so much to the side. Ready? 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 4, 5 and 6. Another cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right. You may know there's a cool turn with the pas de bourrée. I'm going to show you that right now. You're going to do the same footwork, but you're going to turn backwards, right? So I'll do it. I'll do a right, a left, and then the turn. So it goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Did you see that? It was good, huh? So
Just snuck up on
you just do it. So you'll cross. So instead of going side out and here, or cross back, side, place, or cross back, ball, change, you're going to cross back, turn around, step, ball, change. So you do the same thing, cross back, ball, change. But on the back, you do what we call a reverse turn. And a reverse turn is where you put your foot behind you and you turn yourself around. Okay? So, let's try that. Take your foot, let's see. Look at my feet. All right, so step back, turn around, ball, change. Now do a regular one. Step, ball, change. Now cross. Back, turn around, ball, change. Back, ball, change. That make sense? Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's really cool. It's a nice little thing. So let's try alternating. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it ended up on my left. We're gonna do both sides. So let's cross back with the right. So cross back, ball change, turn around, ball change, cross back, ball change, turn around, one more, back, ball change, turn around, ball change, last one. Da, da, da. I think it's super pretty.
That is really cool.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's try it starting on the left. So we'll be turning with our, wait, did we just?
No, we started with right because we turned to the left.
Okay, so we're going to start with the left and we're going to turn to the right.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? And back, ball, change, turn, ball, change. Back, ball, change, turn, ball, change. Back, ball, change, turn. Back. Turn one more. Back. Turn, actually another one. Back. Turn. Boom.
Get you back to the
Yay. Super pretty.
That's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Really pretty.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. All right, so that turn you can put anywhere. It's like an about face. So it's a very pretty move.
Yeah.
Let's get our pas de bourrées going and do a couple little things on top of them. Just regular with, if we're going to turn, I'll call it out, but I think we're going to stay forward. 5, 6, wait, let me go back. I think, let's just get, all right. 5, 6, 7, and back, ball, change, cross back. So remember, cross back. You cross back first thing, you got this. If you don't, you're screwed. All right, arm waves. Shoulder rolls. Head circles. Woo! Rib cage. Rib cage circle. Back ball change, back ball change, back ball change, back ball change. Ribs up, down, 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 up. Quicker, up, down, up, and up and up. Lift, 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 and 5, 6, 7. Keep it going. Try again. Back ball change. Back ball change. U shape. U shape with the ribs. Oh boy. This is not pretty. I'm gonna figure out which rib I like. U shape. Woo! Fun though, isn't that fun?
I'm actually like, I'm starting to sweat. Like, that was great.
It was all good until I got to the U's. Did you have trouble with the U's?
I was,
Oh, they were
it was
just
like
kinda,
one side is fine and one side is not, yeah.
Yeah. I tried it, let's see, I tried right, left, right, oh, here we go. I just had to reapproach it. I had to hit refresh. But my left side was working a little better, so you can see they get more challenging as we add things. And you know, the head circle.
Ooh, that one.
The head circle wasn't all that easy.
No, it wasn't.
I'm like, oh God, what did I just say? And
I
so,
was trying to be like,
just keep it.
right here.
Just
And then think
maintain.
about it.
Yep, and then I'm looking at my feet on the camera going, oh dear, okay. But just give yourself a drill like that. It's really super fun. Get a step going, like Grapevine across your room, or pas de bourree, and then just start adding stuff on top.
That's what I was actually going to say. It was really cool to just have like the bottom on automatic, and then you could just put whatever you want on top.
Whatever you want on the top.
Yeah.
Right. And there's more
Super
stuff.
Cool.
And these are only these body parts. There's this body part. There's this part. There's more. But we're just doing this much for now.
Right? So many.
That's enough to handle. Because it gets progressively harder. But you can see the formula is the same. Get a base going, start adding stuff on top. The easiest is the arm and the shoulder. The head's supposed to be easy, but I'm not sold on that. I did it, but it wasn't easy. And then the rib is going to be the most challenging, I think. Yeah. And then of course there's torso and hips, but we haven't done that yet.
I think with the head too, when we were doing the grapevine across, it was even.
Yeah.
But pas de bourree makes it odd. So you end up doing like right and left.
Both.
Left and right.
Yeah.
It's still the same head. So I think that was the thing that I was like, wait, no,
I don't get to change that.
No, yeah.
You just go. So it's fine with one of them, but the other one is not fine. It's always going to be fine on one side and not fine on the other side. But at least it gives you something to chew on, something to play with, something to work on, and you can see it progresses in levels. So as you get more accomplished, more control over your muscles, things get better and better. I found one great thing about the human body and the brain is it takes about 24 hours to process. So tomorrow, wake up and try again. You'll be a lot better because you will keep dancing tonight in your sleep. The brain is processing and figuring this stuff out. And once you get kind of awake tomorrow, just try it again and you will be better. It really is something the way even though you're not conscious of it, it's happening. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I think we're going to sign off.
I'm just going to check on one thing because I don't know if we have a oh, nice. It was just Anita's thing. She liked the back wall change drill. She liked it.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
That's actually something that we thought about the other day to let us know what your favorite move was.
Oh, yeah.
In the class, because then we get to see that, and that's really cool. Right at the end of everything, you can say hi or like bye and thank you, but let us know what your favorite was.
Yeah, that would be really helpful to me.
Yeah.
If there's something, if we did something wrong, don't even mention it. But if we did something right, you keep that to yourself.
What did you enjoy the most?
Yeah, what clicked? Was there an explanation or a move or something that you liked? Because that helps me go, okay, that worked. That was a good thing to do. So thank you, Sunita, for doing that and reminding us. All right, so I think we're good for tonight.
Yeah.
Say goodbye if you're here. Wave at me, and I'll be back on Wednesday at 7:30 with another fun class. We take requests. So if we did something and you think, oh, I want to see this or I want to see that, you can ask. I'll probably do it. Most likely, I probably will. So
customize.
Yeah, why not? I can't see you in person, but I can certainly communicate with you. So thanks again. Make sure you share this video with a friend you think might like it. Give it a positive comment and go to my YouTube channel and subscribe there if you haven't already.
Super easy. Just look from Meleah Nelson. It's really that simple.
And if you see a video that you like, make sure you thumbs up. YouTube is very conscious of response. So a lot of people watch things and oh, that was great, and they don't do anything. And I didn't know that either until I became a YouTuber. And now those little thumbs up are really important. So I thumbs up all the videos that I watch just to help whoever. And so if you would do the same, that'd be great. Okay. Yes, we're good?
That's it. And then also remember you can invite people to the Facebook event so that they can learn about the classes.
Yeah.
And then Meleah's always available to do video, Zoom, Skype, those kinds of things if you want her to help you go through anything.
If you have issues with anything, you go, okay, how is this? Am I doing it? You just get your camera phone and send it to me, Messenger or email, or I think Messenger does a really Facebook Messenger. Yeah, I've gotten a few that way. They just take like a 10-second video. How is this? So anyway, that's all. I'm at your disposal.
Which
Okay.
is wonderful, thank you, right? Like, I appreciate it very much. I'm so glad I get to be here in person, but I'm sure everybody appreciates all the effort that you're putting into this. I'm gonna go behind the scenes and say bye, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, I will see you in a few days. Have a great rest of your weekend, and stay nice and cool.